Mortal Kombat isn't just about spine-ripping fatalities, godlike warriors, and realms locked in eternal battle. It's also a philosophical battleground. Beneath the blood-soaked arenas and brutal combat lies a complex mythos exploring the deepest human dilemmas: order versus chaos, destiny versus choice, and power versus responsibility. These themes aren't just decorations in the background, they drive the very fate of the realms and the evolution of the characters. Let's break it all down. From the very beginning, Mortal Kombat has been a tale of cosmic balance. At the highest level of existence sits the Elder Gods and Titans, forces of structure and control. On the opposite, the forces of Chaos Realm, embodied by characters like Havoc, who believe entropy and disorder are the true path to freedom. Other Realm, Seido, is ruled by rigid structure, law, and control. Its agents like Hotaru enforce obedience and hierarchy. In their eyes, order is peace, even if it means sacrificing freedom. Chaos Realm, meanwhile, thrives on anarchy and unpredictability. Havoc, its most vocal champion, believes that only through chaos can individuals be free. He doesn't just want freedom from rules, he wants the destruction of rules. This conflict isn't just world building, it reflects real philosophical questions. Is true peace only possible through strict control? Or is freedom more valuable than stability? In Mortal Kombat Deception, this theme is brought to life when the Other Realm and Chaos Realm are poised on the brink of war, and the player witnesses how both ideologies can be taken from destructive extremes. But the most profound example, Liu Kang as a fire god in Mortal Kombat 1. After gaining Titan level power and rebooting the timeline, Liu Kang seeks balance. He crafts a new world with clear boundaries between good and evil, order and chaos. But even he struggles to prevent the re-emergence of conflict, proving that no amount of divine control can erase chaos completely. It's an eternal tension. Mortal Kombat is obsessed with reincarnation, fate, and cycles, but also with characters trying to break free of them. Let's start with Liu Kang. For multiple timelines, he was destined to be Earthrealm's champion. But after Kronika's manipulation in Mortal Kombat 11, he becomes the one who shapes the fate itself. Only to learn that even as a god, he cannot control the choices of others. In Mortal Kombat 1, despite his effort to forge a more peaceful timeline, old rivalries and ambitions still erupt. Destiny, it seems, find a way. Characters like Scorpion, Hanzo Hasashi, and Sub-Zero Bihan or Kuai Liang perfectly embody this theme. Hanzo is fated to be consumed by vengeance, trapped in a cycle of death and rebirth. But in Mortal Kombat 11, he begins to choose a new path, redemption. It's the ultimate act of defiance against destiny. Kuai Liang chooses to become a new kind of Sub-Zero, one who can break free from the Lin Kuei's blood legacy. Yet Bihan, the original Sub-Zero and now Noob Saibot, becomes the embodiment of a man devoured by fate, embracing darkness instead of resisting it. The time manipulation Kronika takes its philosophical dilemma to the extreme. She says to create a timeline of pure balance, but one that strips everyone of their free will. Her defeat is symbolic. The universe itself rejects a destiny where choice is removed. Ultimately, Mortal Kombat argues that destiny exists, but choice is the only way to transcend it. Every timeline is reset, every betrayal, every redemption arc is another swing in that eternal dance. Power is abundant in Mortal Kombat. Gods, Revenants, Titans, sorcerers. But what separates the heroes from the villains? Not their power, but how they use it. Take Raiden, the eternal protector of Earthrealm. As a god, he constantly struggles with how far to go to protect the realm. In his darkest timeline, Dark Raiden from Mortal Kombat 11, he embraces ruthless tactics, crossing moral lines in the name of protection. His corruption shows how power without restraint becomes tyranny. Then there is Shang Tsung, who seeks power purely for self-gain. In the Aftermath DLC, we see what happens when he archives ultimate power. He unravels the very fabric of reality in his quest to dominate. There is no redemption, no restraint, just consumption. Contrast this with Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1. When he becomes Fire God and ultimately Titan Liu Kang, he is burdened with unimaginable power and the responsibility to reshape the universe. But his attempt at a peaceful timeline in Mortal Kombat 1 shows that even well-intentioned gods can't control everything. The lesson: even divine power has limits, and true responsibility means accepting imperfection. Even minor characters reflect the struggle. Sindel, in different timelines, is either a tragic queen who died to protect Edenia, or a ruthless ruler who sought power through betrayal. Her shifting portrayals highlight how the same power can be wielded for a sacrifice or selfishness. Mortal Kombat's message here is clear: power isn't evil, but it reveals who you are. Responsibility is the true test of a warrior, a leader, or a god. What makes Mortal Kombat unique in the fighting game world isn't just the gory action. It's that every punch, every fatality, and every timeline reset is grounded in philosophical depth. Order versus Chaos asks if we need rules or if freedom should reign. Destiny versus Choice reminds us that fate is a path, but not a prison. Power versus Responsibility challenges every character to reflect on what they stand for. Whether it's Liu Kang trying to guide a better future, Raiden learning humanity, or even villains like Shang Tsung showing us the cost of unchecked ambition, the Mortal Kombat mythos is a mirror of our own struggles with morality, purpose, and power. So next time you boot up Mortal Kombat and prepare to tear someone's spine out, remember, you are not just fighting for a win. You are stepping into a world where the deepest questions of philosophy play out across realms, timelines, and the souls of its champions. Mortal Kombat isn't just a game about death, it's a saga about what we do with the time, power, and the choices we are given. Finish him! No Mortal Kombat finishes you philosophically. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.